Hello everyone, today is 7th June 2022. I'm standing on my west side, southwest garden, whatever is new. After a week I want to share with all of you. So mostly under this tree, mostly hosta I started to make a hosta garden, and then lot of plants which needs shade, I mean the flowering plants which needs shade, those also I planted. So I will show you slowly. Just take a look. This is new, 2 weeks ago I planted here. I think it is Volcan, the variety hosta. This is orange marmalade. This is a hukara. Lot of hosta here, you see. I just thought I will start from this corner. So this is, I believe, 6 years old. In 5-6 places I have the same plant. This was in the pot inside I kept. This is border paradise, and that is a purple plant. That is a bleeding heart. This is a curly edges leaf hosta. I forgot the name. This hosta is same as that hosta. This is guacamole and see. So the vine you are seeing, it is not poisonous ivy. Poisonous ivy, they have 3 leaves in the tip. You see they have 5 leaves. So this is not poisonous ivy. Then this is the same hosta I have in 5 places, and that is one ivy I had planted last fall, and it survived the winter. Then this is another variety hosta. This is the same, the 4th hosta of the same variety. This variety was already in my property when I moved in 2013 in front of my house, but somehow at that time I wanted little more decorative leaves. I find this leaf very simple, so I wanted a little more variegation or more interesting looking hosta in the front of my house. So I transplanted whatever the roots with the original hosta was there. I transplanted them, dividing into 5 places. That's why there are 5 places these, so that it will just look a pattern of border. Then this is a blue hosta. I forgot the name. It's blue leaf. You can compare. See, 3 years ago I transplanted, I believe, one plant I planted here, and one is in front of my house. This is another variety. I don't remember the name. And this is the 5th of that ordinary looking hosta. This is a cornflower. Then this is Impress U hosta. I have planted in 3 places. In this side in 2 places, one here, one I will show you the second one. And according to my knowledge, this is going to be the biggest hosta in my garden, based on the total diameter and the height. Based on the leaf size, sum and substance is the biggest leaf hosta, but this is based on the crown and the overall height and width. This is, but it may take 5 to 7 years to come out to its full size. That's what I read. So but the way the crown is, I love it. See how it is. I think now it is 4th year in this garden. And these pretty blooms are from last year. some mixed flower seeds I sowed. So last year they bloomed little, so they were not distinct, or they didn't pop up so much. But the whole winter these are very hardy, that I this year learned. These are so hardy, they survived in winter. I had seen tiny plants, and I just wanted, whenever there was no water at all, I watered them, so that I wanted to see their blooms, because if they are green in winter, that means they are very strong and hardy, and I can save them. So I took little extra care, and now see the result. I had no idea they will bloom like this. I did not add any fertilizer, any extra compost. So this color I think I have in the front of in the east garden too. And see, there are two more colors, white. This is another variety. It looks, see the color combination, it is very different. This is solid magenta color. It has white bicolor. So this is another hosta. Maybe 3 years ago I planted. And this is very interesting. I love this. I do not remember the variety name. I loved the leaf, and that's how I bought. Just I love it. I cannot explain. You can see how pretty they are. Then this is my, when in 2013 itself, I believe in 2014 maybe, I bought like a lot of hosta from Home Depot. Many packets, they had 2 roots or 3 roots. So this is one of them. I had potted in a pot. 2 roots I planted in the east side garden under those weeping cherry plant, and 1 root I planted in the pot to save if on the ground they die. Then so this is, with over the years it multiplied in the pot, and I think in after 3-4 years, then I from the pot I planted on the ground. So I planted 1 root here, 1 on the other side here in this area. I will show you. So on the other side I have 1 more Empress U, I have 1 more of this. So this and this, those 2 hosta are symmetrical on this side and the other side too. Every other hosta, they are just randomly, whenever I purchased, I planted. So these, like, randomly I planted this is I don't remember the variety. It looks like Paul's Glory. And this is a orange color Asiatic lily. Then this is I forgot the color, one Columbine. I already showed you. This one is orange marmalade hosta. This has nice fragrance. It is a phlox. See, and behind them this is another, I think, purple color Columbine. Again, so I have lot of this plant, and see these leaves. So I remember these leaves. It is a pretty blooming plant. And see here, mixed color. I don't know whether when it is faded then they become light pink, or when they are early they are light pink. So they have 2-3 colors. So this is the second hosta I said, which I transplanted from the pot. I don't remember, I'm sorry. It's not American Hello. I will put their names sometime in front of each hosta. That is my plan, but so far I haven't done it. And again this color. Then this is another heavily fragrant, I think lily, but I don't know what variety it is, the exact variety. And this is lamium, I planted last week before leaving for vacation. This is red Nancy. Red Nancy lamium, because I chose based on the bloom. It was written red. At that time I did not know that it is the color, bloom color is not red. I thought maybe it is red, that's why I chose this lamium. So they are rapid grower, that's what I read. So I planted here thinking slowly when it will multiply, I want them to cover all these. So nearby I will keep on cleaning so that they can easily crawl. And this is my second Impresu hosta. I believe this is the 4th season for them. This one I bought from that Hickory Hawk nursery. The leaves were so huge, so I bought, I think $20 or $22 at that time. Then this is another guacamole hosta. According to my knowledge, the blooms of this guacamole hosta has fragrance. Then this is a geranium. This is also a very pretty ground cover. That's why I bought and I planted here. That lamium is also a nice ground cover. So with time I am thinking this area where you see grass, slowly I will let the lamium grow wherever they can, and these hardy geranium wherever they can. I have one more geranium. First I bought this one, so I planted here so that if they want to crawl this side, that side, I will let them grow. Here I have hellebore, which only one leaf left, and this I can see the stem, but I think it is eaten by squirrel, I believe. So there were so many branches and a nice healthy branch having pot I bought, but somehow it is not doing well. That's what I can see. This is my another variety of hardy geranium. I don't remember the name now. See the bloom. So this also I wanted, if it will, this is also a very pretty ground cover, they say. So if it will grow, I will let them grow. So for now my plan for ground cover is 3 plants, 1, 2 and that lamium. So these 3 I will let them to grow and crawl anywhere slowly, so that all these grass you are seeing, that's why I did not cover mulch everywhere, because Now it is not looking covered and beautiful, but first I want my plant, the variety I want to grow in my garden, I want them to settle. So I don't want to cover everywhere. So now though it is not looking so pretty, I'm sure after 5 years it will look very, very pretty. And this is one the name is not coming to my mouth, I'm sorry. Some blue color, this is very pretty plant, some blue blooms, soon I can share with you. Then this is one fern. I did not buy, I just pulled it from somewhere there and I transplanted it here. So it was in my garden in the near the fence, but the lawnmower they chop it, so I wanted them to grow and I put it there last year. I'm happy they survived, see. And this is, I forgot the name, I loved the pet, the van or venation, what you say, that is in the leaf. I love it. So I had bought this from Low, this variety, something electric its name, the variety name. And this is the second marmalade. I have one there and then one here. So my plan was, if we will put a coffee table here, and thinking this center, I tried my best to try to make it symmetrical. If I have multiple plants, few this side, few that side, but all plants are not like that. I have only, maybe I can say 3 that impress you, that second I don't know the name, and this, those 3 only, they are one on this side and also on the other side. So if you see, that is the impress you, that is the second hosta, and then also the guacamole I made symmetrical, one on this side. So those three hosta, impress you, guacamole, and this third, they 3 plus this orange marmalade, these 4 are exactly in the same spot on this side too. And here in the center I had a lot of patriot hosta when I was transplanting. So this is I planted in 4 places, 1, 2, 3 and 4th there, so that died somehow. So I planted them, and only one root, maybe 3 years ago, and in 3 years they had multiplied. Now I think they must have excuse me, they must have 10 roots or 15 roots. This is patriot. You can see they have 3-4 colors in their variegation, deep green, light green, then much lighter green, and then very light white, and then white. See, very light white and then white. So 4-5 colors I can say the variegation in the edges of each leaf. And they multiply very fast as compared to other hosta. That's what I have seen. So far, whatever variety I have, the patriot has multiplied the maximum. And this is Bowl of Beauty. I have 2, one in the front. 3rd year I did not see the leaves, so I thought maybe it died, and another I bought. When I bought, and before I can plant, I saw new leaves on my first one, so I planted the second root here. And I showed you those fragrant flocks. So this is the status, and there are few more hosta which I have planted just last year. I can show you. This is, I think, August moon. So earlier I thought I will not go beyond that wood line you see. Earlier I thought so, but when I bought more and more hosta and I needed space, and they will grow after 3 to 5 years, they are going to grow more and more, and they need more spaces. So I thinking that I have left those spaces. So at least I have to think at least 5-7 years of maturity, and I am staying here thinking that my plan goes. I don't want to transplant them at least next 5-7 years. Then we will see based on which survived, which died, like that. So this is August moon hosta, very light green color you can say as compared to other hosta. And this is I do not remember the exact name, but the leaves are very big, and I was impressed with the way the variegation is. See the leaves, So I don't remember now exact height, matured height, how much. So I am assuming it has enough space to grow. So thinking that, I made that space and I did not plant anything in the middle. And this is a azalea, which this azalea is hardy from June 7, I believe. But I thought I will keep it a try, and when I planted, it was 40% of the root is above the ground, so it struggled a lot to survive. That's why it didn't bloom the way it is supposed to this year. And that is one bleeding heart. Somehow, in my experience, I have tried many plants in that spot and they don't grow well. I don't know the reason. Is it because there are a lot of roots here of this big tree or what? I do not know. But somehow that spot, the plants are not happy. 5-6 plants I have experimented. This is the last plant. Before that there was many other plants and they didn't do well. And this is the variety is something related to Christmas. I don't remember the exact name, but I loved the variegation when I bought. And last year, early spring, I believe I planted. See the variegation, so pretty, like very strong white in the center. I love this hosta too. Then this is one astilbe. Soon it will bloom, I believe. This is another variety of hosta. And this is the, I think now it is third year, I believe. This Japanese maple. This is not cut leaf. This is Japanese regular Japanese maple. I believe it will reach up to 20 or 30 feet. I bought this much. It is always expensive. It was very small when I bought. I was not planning to buy these kind of plants, but I saw it is so cheap, so I thought I can try. It looks like it is 15 feet tall and 20 feet wide. So I wanted to add this Japanese maple here just to add some colors. They look so pretty, these maroon colors in among all these green leaves. So, and they grow also, their structure, the main branch structure, I love them. That's why I have added here. This is another variety. You see after long mowing how it happens, all the cut leaves. If you see, they look like a cup. They look like a cup. The structure of the leaf, they look like a cup. And that is some ornamental grass. Their leaf variegation is very pretty. I'm just showing you, see how they look. They look like a very pretty ribbon, see. This is one lace cap hydrangea. Then let me go. This is also one of my favorite hosta. So now this row is newly developed in the last 1 or 2 years. So this is another big leaf hosta. This is another. So these two I believe either pink or blue. this is ornamental grass. I planted only 1 or 2 roots so that they will multiply, and they do. This I had shared the blooms. Rhododendron, see, Pioneer silver rhododendron, very pretty bloom. And this is Jacob's ladder. They finished their blooming. Then this is Japanese anemone. The leaf came much later, so see, Pamina anemone hybrid, Japanese anemone, Pamina variety. It bloomed last year, few blooms, and the leaves came late, so I was a little bit worried whether it survived or not, but now it makes me happy. Then this is another hydrangea which survived. So now I will end this video here, and I will show you those in my next video. Thank you for watching.